Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jake's got a big arm, good sinking fastball too. Mid to upper 90s fastball. His breaking stuff has gotten a lot better. All he's lacking is experience, and if he awfully tough on anybody.
Up next for Minnesota, Rod Carew, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Rod Carew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
From the stretch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. He pulls this one into right. Griffey Jr. is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Runners are at first and third, one away. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bounce to first. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
the left fielder.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Drilled to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Cole Stewart gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Stepping in, Wellington Castillo for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schnell is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rod Carew. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Casilla, the runner at third. Carew on at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Twin strand a pair. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The first baseman.
And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch coming, here it is. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the left field line. Now this is foul near the seats.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
I'm set with the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Ricky Schnell.
Ready now, Ricky Schnell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Right side, but it's well foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And he chased it in the dirt. Casilla finds it, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Willie McCovey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
At the knees, strike 1. Swing, and Willie Mack sends a drive to right. This one's carrying. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir
Standing
Guerrero.
in now, Vladimir Guerrero. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to get down. Should be extra bases for Vlad. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He grounds it sharply to third. Rojas comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
For the Royals.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Witt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Two and two. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Over to McCovey, 2 down. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Royals have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In his career, Hamilton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4. Twins lead it 2-0. Box now, Wellington Castillo. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center. Hamilton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And it's 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
Boy, it's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Willie McCovey. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Ken
So
Griffey.
next to the plate for the Royals, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. A ball and two strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been
catcher,
sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. Bonifacio is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Scope. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Schnell going back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot, number 14 on the season, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game. Into the box, Miguel Sano.
Third base.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. O'Hearn is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Bonifacio. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Middle of the afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The first baseman.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping 66. In, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Casilla gathers. The throw to first is in time. One down. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Into the box, Ricky Schnell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. No, 1-1. Rojas leads off first with one away. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded to Carew at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Rod Carew. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
44, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2. The 1-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 51.
Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. Merrifield brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
At the plate, Miguel Sano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Three runs already home here. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Griffey has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals nothing. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Guerrero moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. One and one, the count to Wellington Castillo. This one's down to third. Rojas gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Stepping up now, Jorge Bonifacio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Rod Carew. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. 0-1 the count. Oh, 2 to Rod Carew.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-2. digging in. Salvador Perez will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard but short. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now hold on here now. They quickly
66.
requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you, can't intimidate him.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. Blake Parker takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 38, Blake Parker. The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Sano right there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals 4. The next twin up, Troy Tulowitzki, will start us off in the 8th.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Willie McCovey will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not fooled there, as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 7-4.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Royals 4. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 4.
The designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Parker uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping out of you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Trevor Hildenberger is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now. Alberto Mondesi batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, another foul ball. On, he pops it up. Number 2 shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Kauffman Stadium. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Pat Neshek is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Sano is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and two to the Twins catcher.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Jorge Bonifacio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Casilla leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as they open up a 4-run lead. Into the box now, Rod Carew. Swinging a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Daniel Colon enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 62, Danny Kumo.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Ball 1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Willie McCovey will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Twins. Is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 21, Rafael Alaniz.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The first baseman, number 66.
Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Alaniz, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Ricky Schnell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Stewart earns win number 4 on the season. Jake Junis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.